Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, when you are on my channel, you are one of my treasures. Welcome, what I like to call Area 5T1. And before we proceed, I do please ask that you hit a like and subscribe. Um, on this channel, we do discuss the 5Ts on my channel. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk trends, uh, teaching and tips, and we talk. I'm sorry, I am just adjusting things here on my screen, and we talk trucks. I should be getting Gem X back probably tomorrow, hopefully, and we'll be doing. I will be doing a video on how it turned out. Actually, tomorrow early in the morning, I will be filming with a friend. We will be going out because we are starting a collaborative channel. We have talked about that. It will be called Heat and Jules. The marker for it is at Nefarious Ms. MS Stories. So please do look for that. We should be doing a premiere video tomorrow. She was over, we were discussing what we're going to talk about on the channel. So it'll be fun. I do wish to welcome everyone there so we can help that channel grow. It's quick, and we do expect to have some pretty good content. I have made the channel, so if you go over and look for at Nefarious Ms. Stories, you can find it there. We have not posted any content there, but we will start tomorrow by doing a live stream via StreamYard. So as you joining me here, please do hit a like and subscribe. I know I got started late, unfortunately, but there's always more time for more jewels and more treasures. So welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Like I said, got a little bit of a late start, but we will go on for our usual 3-4 hour stream, depending on how many people come in here. Please do hit a like and subscribe as you come in here. So I am going to post the handle for the new channel. Like I said, that's going to be a collaborative with a friend of mine starting tomorrow. Probably tomorrow evening we're going to do our first intro video. So all of you are welcome to come and visit us there. This will be the handle for the new channel. The channel has already been, I've already made it. Hello, Kenneth. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like. Just talking about the upcoming weekend. A couple of things. I should be getting Gem X back. Hey, Mixed. What's up, MMA? Welcome, Whisper. Welcome to the stream. Everyone, I'm sorry I ran a little late to the stream tonight. I was going to start at 7, but I haven't. My friend, she's going by Heat. She will be the collaborator on the second channel. I will be on. Well, I'm on several channels now. Tuesdays, I'm on Latter Daily Digest, and my friend and I will be doing multiple. You know, we'll be doing videos and streams on another channel, mainly about like hauntings, maybe even unsolved mysteries, stuff like that. So it'll be fun. Um, the handle to it is right in what I've posted. So if you want to go over there, start subscribing to that channel. Our first intro will be their intro video will be there tomorrow. Um, okay, Brandon, you're an awesome person. Oh, well, thank you. And actually, that's pretty much all the decoration that's left in my room because I will be moving soon. Uh, it'll probably be a little better after this. Hello, Ghost Reaper. Welcome to the stream. As you join us here on the stream, and I say us because everybody here, I consider all my viewers and subscribers, I consider them my treasures. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We're off to a late Friday night start day, but that's okay. Hey, Yadira. Yeah, I got a late night start. I was hoping to start at 7, but it ended up being an 8:30. Heat, Heat, as she will be on the other channel known as, was here, and we were reviewing a few things for tomorrow's stream. In fact, we will be tomorrow. We will already start doing research and footage for next week's stream on that channel. So we will be doing things ahead of time. So it'll be fun. So everyone, please do hit a like and subscribe as you jump in here. Tomorrow will be just kind of like the just to give you guys kind of what's up on tomorrow's stream on the other channel. We're gonna go over the who, what, when, where, why, and how. Basically, the overview of the channel, what we will be talking about on the channel. I've already kind of given a little about what it's going to be there in the description. So if you guys want to go check that out. And oh, thank you. I just, I'm really starting to pack up my stuff to move to Cali, and thank you, Melody. Please do hit a like. And I was just kind of looking at my stuff to move to Cali, and I'm like, and I was looking at what dresses to plan for the next stream, and I was like, and I was actually looking at ordering some new ones, and I'm like, oh, this is a nice one. I'm like, I think I have that one already. So I went and looked in my closet, and sure enough, it was there. So I pulled it out, and I said, I'm going to wear it for... I actually had it out for, I think, last week. but I forgot what I wore last week. Melody, just be advised, tomorrow we will be on the new, I will be on a new channel. A friend and I are starting a collaboration channel. Tomorrow will be the intro to it, and we'll kind of give the overview of that. Trailblazer, new material, come on. If he wants to be a trailblazer, he's not, because someone that's a trailblazer comes up with new content. The handle is right here. This is what it'll be called. That's the handle to it. So you can go over there right now and you can subscribe to it. That would be cool, because one of the big reasons I'm doing this is because my friend, she's always wanted to create content on like hauntings, you know, type of, you know, even some unsolved mysteries type of stuff. So we want to travel. We even want to travel the United States and travel different parts that will have stuff like that. So we will be traveling. Like we may go do something on Salem and someone last night gave me good advice about Salem, that not all the witch trials were actual, that the witch trials weren't in Salem, but they were outside the city of Salem. So you know, it's always good to hear from many of you. If you guys have any suggestions of any paranormal type of stuff that you would want to see, that's kind of what we will be doing on that channel. I've already found a couple of people that I do want to interview on that channel. I have a friend that has had it. Cool. Thank you, Melody. We will be here on YouTube tomorrow in the evening. I am shooting for a 7 o'clock start. I told her exactly how to, you know, sub to it, or how to wait for, you know, how to set up for, you know, to be on camera. So, and we should have fun. Tomorrow is going to be her first time, you know, like on a live stream. So, it, you know, it'll be a learning curve. It was a lot for me at first when I decided to do my, you know, when I started my streaming. My first year I did like one video. My second year I did like 5, and then it's just grown. Awesome, Yadira. Like, now I know we're like only 498 on that channel away from, you know, from getting to a point where we can, you know, to the super chat point. But over there, super chats will, once we do them and can monetize, it'll be mainly for the overhead, because like I said, we are going to be traveling different places, so maybe a lot of travel expenses. So we're going to do, we were looking stuff up. We're actually going to do I agreed to do a video. We're going to do one on Guy Fawkes here, because everybody asks about the Guy Fawkes mask. They just assume I'm an anonymous member, which I am not. I'm the farthest from being a hacker like them. I mean, I know some things about computers, but I'm not like anonymous. Those guys hack into so many mainframes that, you know, it's unbelievable. And some of the stuff they do is just, and they don't hide it. They're, you know, you can join their group in and out, but at any time. But we're gonna do a actual Guy Fawkes video. so we can talk about what the history of this mask being, um, and where it came from. We will also, hey Junior, welcome to the stream. Another thing she will be doing, I mean, tomorrow we're going up to this memorial here, um, which is kind of an unsolved case. So kind of like, I won't say a cold case, but unsolved. So we're gonna go take some pictures of the memorial, um, and we're already kind of starting to produce and then I'll produce some slides. We'll do a slide presentation with the pictures during the video, and that'll be for next week. So tomorrow we're already gonna start doing for next week's channel. So like I said, there'll be lots going on. It just, two more channels, more Jules. You got me on here. You got me on Tuesdays on Latter Daily Digest. Hey Audrey, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do like and subscribe. Tomorrow we won't be talking so much about a mystery, but uh, tomorrow we are go. My friend and I are starting a new channel, and if you look up here on the stream, you'll see a highlighted comment by me. It actually is the handle to that channel. If you look at that. On that channel, that is my friend and I starting a collaborative channel that will be about different types of mysteries. So that's why it's called Ms. Stories, Nefarious Ms. Stories. Kind of, I hadn't heard that one. I'll have to look that one up. Might be some. Well, that would probably be something for this channel. We don't want to. I wonder if they're using it because they're not saying. That's strange because they told me 24 hours and it would be ready for live streaming. I wonder if they're counting the ones from here. Because I attached it to my very... That's strange. And I'm doing it through StreamYard. So I don't know, because like when I started attaching stream. Yeah, I'm trying. I wonder when my first stream was here, and how many members I had, or how many subs I had. We can look that up. Let's go under content. Let's go under lives. Accidentally. It looks like I set up another live on here. I was showing her how um, live stream works and or stream live works. Or I can actually do Yadira. I think I figured out how to do it. I think I can link that channel to my StreamYard, and we could do it that way. I think that's what it was letting me do. Um, but let's see. We will. Man, I've got so many streams I've done in the past. Thank you, Audrey. I think Gem X was done today. I just didn't get a text message. Um, I'm looking at some streams before when I was doing them all off of StreamYard. Um, and that's when I would get very few views. I would only get like 12 views, and finally I. Okay. So my very first live stream was May 17th of 2024. Let's see where. And those were all on StreamYard. Now, when we look at the analytics, let's look at subs. In the life, let's look at lifetime. I didn't get 50 subs till May of 2024. You guys believe that? That exactly a year ago, just over a year ago, a year and 4 months ago, we were only at 45 subscribers. That's 16 months. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I feel a difference in myself as like how the channel has helped myself and my outlook on things. Yeah, it has, but it's been great because I've gotten a lot of good friends, a lot of good people in here. Hello, Letty. Welcome to the stream. So at that date, Yadira, we weren't at 50. We were barely gonna break 50. So I think the fact that it was StreamYard, that's maybe why I was able to do it. We'll see. Yeah, we're doing good here, Letty. Talking about the new channel, starting a second channel with a friend. Um, so, well, there's always good old Google. Yeah, so it says is YouTube streaming for free. Yes, you can live stream on YouTube for free. You'll need to have a verifiable account, and your YouTube channel must be in good standing. Boom. Um, yeah, the here's the handle to the channel. Oh, thank you, Yadira. The name of the channel is called Heat and Jewels. Heat is my the handle my friend is using. So if you look on our on my channel on the dashboard, there is or on the where I post announcements there is a picture. Hello Lizzie, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. It's gonna be equal. We're gonna try to equalize it now tomorrow. Yeah, it's a collaborative. Actually, like I gave her all of it. Like she is it's gonna be her first time streaming, so I told her tomorrow I'll kind of take lead. Hello, Aaliyah, welcome. So, and then because I've already got, you know, things. It's like you become natural once things start. Uh, you know, you start streaming, and like things already started jumping in my head that what we can do. Yadira, I'm gonna definitely put you in there as a mod. Because we want to try to keep the definitely like she doesn't want a lot of the usual the she doesn't want we were talking about it, not a lot of religious talk. We don't want to turn it into religion mainly about all these unsolved and mysteries or hauntings or paranormal type of things, but we don't want preachers to come on to preaching to us. So we don't want the religious chatter. We don't, and she definitely wants to keep the politics out of it too. Um, so I mean, the the political part that may come will be like when we talked the Guy Fawkes issue. He was a member of parliament. Also, we're going to do something on Julius Caesar in March because of the Ides of March. So there might be, getting close to some politics, but not to where we want to do anything harmful. Hello, Mikey. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. We're getting these little bursts of people here in and out. Um, this stream is about what we call, this is Area 5T1. My name is Jules. Everyone here, I call them my treasures. And we talk about the 5Ts on this channel. We are very open to talk about anything, to, just as long as there's no hate talk. Um, so we talk about transition, we talk about triathlon, we talk trends, we talk teaching, and give some tips. Those are go hand in hand. And we talk trucks. Trucks, we focus on the Nissan Xterra that I am doing a resto mod on. It's actually at the shop right now. Still, they did the two sensors. They dropped the gas tank to put a new fuel pump in it. I've got the money to pay the mechanic, and I will go pick that up, and then I will be doing some other personal modifications myself. I sound like Han Solo there, don't I? Yes, it will become an overlander. Mikey, if you know what overlanding is, it will get a Titan axle swap, get about a 3-4 inch lift, and get some 35s on there. KO3, VF Goodrich KO3s. That should be coming in the next year or so. Thank you very much, Letty. Everybody, thank you so much, one, for subscribing to the other channel already, and for really helping already grow. Yeah, Mikey, tomorrow will be the premiere video, the premiere live stream on that channel. It'll be like watching MTV for the first time and hearing who the video killed the radio star. I don't know how many of you are Gen Xers, so you may not know that. But that was the first song on MTV. And then you saw that little MTV flag, and you'd see this rocket take off and it'd go up to the moon, and then the flag was put into the moon, and the astronaut walking by. That's what, and that's how the world premiere of MTV started with. That's how, no, ours won't be like that, but we'll have fun. You guys will enjoy it. She's really cool. I've known her for a long time. She worked with me in Florida. So, works with me here in New Mexico. I'm looking at the baseball standings, guys. I'm a big Padre fan. I'm moving back to San Diego soon, so if it's minor league, Albuquerque Isotopes. I haven't gone to watch a game, but they became my team when I moved here. I didn't have a minor league team, but then when I heard the name, the Isotopes, I thought it was classic. I love teams that have good names. I may be going to a game with MB soon. Next week, I was going to try to get a new tattoo this week. Maybe MB and I. I'll be leaving September 10th is my last day at work here. Yeah, I'll be closer to the games, and they're very close to making it into the playoffs. So that'll make it real cool because I'll be there for the playoffs. Um, they, I mean, right now they're only 2 games behind the Dodgers, so they might make it in the wild card. They could just make it straight, and if they could get ahead of the Dodgers. Right now they're 8-2 in the last 10. The Dodgers are 5-5. If the Dodgers can keep that up and the Padres can keep winning, we could surpass them. Winning the division would be wonderful. I will try to stream a game. As always, there's always copyright strikes too. I will film parts of the games I'm at. Um, or do shorts because trust me, one of the best baseball parks is Petco Park in the Major League Baseball. It is right in the middle of downtown. Even some of the old downtown buildings, historic buildings, were used for the ballpark. So if you ever watch a Padres baseball game out in the outfield, you'll see what's called Western. It's called Western Metal Supply Company. That was an actual company out of San Diego there. So they actually used their building and left it there because of its historic value. It's a beautiful ballpark. It's right on the harbor. Um, Lots of good food. Can't go wrong with their nachos at the ballpark. Then you just drive a short ways down to Little Italy and you can eat some very good food. That's what one of the ball players always does that. Welcome, Martyr. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe. Also consider going to the second channel where we will be producing content about hauntings and stuff. And it'll be a collaborative channel with a friend, so it'll be fun. Everyone, please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel here and at the new one. It is greatly appreciated. The more subscribers we have, just the better for the algorithm. That way we can just get more people proliferating in here slowly. Oh, no, 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 no. NX is a reaction. It's not what you're expecting. That's what it means, Yadira. I'm just looking it up. So you didn't expect to come by on a good channel. Another good thing that I don't know if you guys have seen the thumbnail to the channel. If you noticed, I made it with AI, and it came out pretty good. Hello, Lita. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. Huggy, welcome. New channel tomorrow. It'll be a second channel. Means more jewels. So subscribe to the other channel too, Huggy. Right here is the handle for it. People have been going over there and subscribing, and I do truly appreciate that. Oh, that's cool. Guys, I don't know. Just tell me. I just click. I've been the last couple of streams been thank you very much, Lita. The last couple of streams I've been getting this bar up at top. There's a possibility that ads may jump in between the streams, so just tell me if they do. Yeah, more than likely it will have some ads. So it just really it'll probably help us out in because actually that may help us get sponsors if anything. So you can always, yeah, it may start now in a few, but the last time it popped up a little bar and it said something about it. Now it just did it again, and I'm just last time I dismissed it. Now I hit turn on to see what happens. Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe. Consider going to our other to the other channel and subscribing. Yes, on this channel I do have an email. Thank you very much, Lita. Actually, I may cheat a little bit here. Thank you very much, Lita. Always great to have you in here. So the other channel is up to 4 subs. I know 3 of you have subscribed. Well, the thing about about monetization though is YouTube only will monetize legal stuff. And that comes in a different fashion. And I'm very, very careful on who I give info to. I mean, I got scammed once, and actually it was weird because it was like they sent me money, but then had me, well, they sent me the money to purchase a laptop, but then to send somewhere. And then supposedly they were in the military, and that's how they. But then when I looked up this young lady, there were thousands of pictures of her all over the internet. So someone had, what they do is take the persona of another person, and they'll scam other people that way. The thing is, out of that scam, I actually ended up making money out of it, as opposed to, um, you know, losing. Um, so I don't know. Like recently, I had a patient, and he fell into the exact same scam because he said something about the the woman that he's been dating online, and he said her name. I'm like, wait. I'm like, what did you say? And sure enough, shows me her picture. Same person that had scammed me. I'm like, gotta be careful. They sent. They just. They. How was it they did it? They deposited. They couldn't deposit money into my account, but what they did was send me a bunch of money to. What was it? They sent money to my. I think it was my PayPal account. Then had me buy gift cards, take pictures of them, send them to them, but also they had a laptop shipped to my house, and they said the leftover gift cards and leftover cash to just keep it. And it was like a couple $100. So I don't know. You know, it was weird. You know, it's weird when you end up winning on the end when you have a scammer involved on the other. You know, you end up making money from a scammer. And I've never heard from them again. Oh, once I told him I work for the federal government. I told him that my phone was being, uh, that the federal government had to inspect my phone. Boom, they disappeared off my phone. I told them that they were gonna, that IT had to check it for suspicious activity. Boom, they were gone. Because they had to do everybody's phone. It's easy to, I am a federal employee, but um, that was an easy way to get rid of any suspicious activity. Um, I'm just putting lotion on my hands. They're really, really dry right here. Um, Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I have a vino. So it's basically, I think this one has aloe in it. It's moisturizing cream. Plus, a vino is basically like oatmeal, really. Um, and it works good for dry skin. They always say that for when kids used to have the chicken pox and were suffering from the rash, uh, they would give them oatmeal baths. That's how vino came around. In Spanish, oatmeal is called avena. Hello, model. How are you? Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Deja, welcome. Deja, tomorrow's the start of the new channel. So if you, we are encouraging people to go and sub. Here's the handle for it. Thanks to all of you that participated in the survey to come up with the name. You guys did great. I saved it, the channel with that name, and Heather and Heat liked it. So it's going to be Heat and Jules, the Nefarious Minds. Oh, Nefarious Ms. Stories. I'm sorry. There'll be a lot of interesting topics. We, I still, I'm trying to get her to, I have certain people that can contribute to certain other topics, seeing that, some of them are going to be about like hauntings and stuff like that. And I have people that are basically almost like mediums. And I want to be able to bring them on uh, and talk on there. I think it would be, cool to do. Also, we want to talk about like guided meditation type things in there also. It's going to be kind of lots of niches in there. If you guys look at the post where, for the channel, it's got me in the camo pants and the boonie hat. I'll probably be wearing, I'll probably be wearing something like that tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing it just to kind of match the picture. And then, of course, you guys saw that there is a Dalmatian walking next to me in that picture because of good old Thomas. Now, if you notice in the picture next to Heat, there's a cat there. She has a Maine Coon cat who may be just as wanting much attention as someone else here does all the time. So yeah, she has a Maine Coon cat. tomorrow I am aiming for a 7:30 start time. So I'm probably gonna set it for 7:30 just in case anything runs late. I know early, actually let's set it for 7. Early in the morning, like at 10 a.m., we're gonna get up to go shoot some footage and some film for next week's episode while um you know um you know and then we'll go from there. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. I see there's more people joining us here. Everyone is welcome. Remember, you are a treasure whenever you join us here. We are trying to work our way up to 2,550. We are 148 subscribers away. I think last night we ended up at, we were 146 away. We lost 3. Now we gained another one. So that's the way it goes. You know, you know who the true treasures are. And all of you have been throughout all this time, which is fantastic. You know, I wonder what it'll be like a year from now, 2 years from now. Imagine just how much more content we'll have added and what it'll be like once we go out to Cali. Yeah, 8 people in stream right now. It's been going up and down. I've seen it. The highest it's gone is up to like 13. Yeah, 13 is the highest it's ever been in the stream. We started kind of late, and what I'm gonna say is usually when it comes to the top of the hour. So right now we're about to be at 9:30 here my time. When we get close to 10, watch, it'll take an upswing. In the next 15 minutes, we'll probably start seeing more people at a time. What happens, it is Friday night, so more people may be on YouTube. Yeah, some people are shy to chat. And that's why I did a collaboration on this channel. My friend kept saying, oh, I want to start a channel. I want to do this. I want to do, this is what I want to talk about. And I kept telling her, I'm like, just start it. I'm like, you need to just do it. Just, I can guide you. And so then she's like, I don't know if finally we decided that we'd do one together. And I told her, it was hard for me to start on my own. I was shy at the beginning. I didn't know what to say. I hardly knew how to do my makeup back then. And it's just been lots of fun. Thank you, Aaliyah. Welcome. I always love my big hoop earrings. I'm about the hoops. I'm about the hoop earrings. No MB here today. I wonder if. Oh wait, Joe's streaming right now. So she might be over there. Lots of streams going on right now of people I know. Um, my friend Joe's doing one right now. Um, Mormonism After Dark. That's always a good show to watch if you're an ex-Mormon. Um, Bill Reel and RFM. It can get a little controversial at times. Always have a great day, have a great night, especially when I am with my treasures. That's always a good time. A shooting at the CDC, you guys. Did you guys see that? Samantha Lux did post a video too. It's like her 10th anniversary. It's in Georgia. It's the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. The, I'm sure it's someone, some. I can already tell you it's probably someone that's not fond of, you know, certain things that the CDC does. CDC is the ones that research different diseases, and that's how they come out with vaccines and stuff for them because they research them there and then they start slowly, coming out with them. I can already see it being some. Of course, they're going to turn it around and put some. It always gets turned around really crazy. You always get the ones that'll say it when shootings happen. Yeah, they provided COVID guidelines. They provide all the guidelines on um, when you should get vaccines. They provide every guideline when it comes to vaccines. They provide all the handouts, everything like that. Yeah, and if you go deep down into their warehouse there are some, um, or into their vaults, there are some hardcore diseases in there. I mean, like deep, deep in their vaults. Many people don't like the CDC. Many people think that. Just look at it, Letty. There's many reasons why people won't like the CDC. People There are people out there that are anti-vaccines, that think that kids should not be vaccinated. There's a movement, a big movement on that. I can tell you that uh, I notice it a lot in my vets, and it's changed. That mentality has changed a lot in the last couple of years, and I would say in the last 10 years is when that movement started, and people have stopped vaccinating kids, and there were many diseases, childhood diseases that were eradicated. Now they're starting to come back because people aren't vaccinating their kids. Next thing, their kids get sick, and then it spreads to the family. Hey Jenny, welcome to the stream. Do you want to advise you? There will be more jewels coming than usual because there is another channel that a friend and I are starting. Starting tomorrow will be our first stream. So I'm posting the handle on here so everybody knows if you haven't gotten it already. Yeah, this channel will be about like some like we'll be doing about stuff like hauntings, uh different historical sites, unsolved mysteries, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, it'll be fun. Um, just like just like on this channel, we'll try not to get too we probably won't do politics or religion. I keep seeing stuff. Do you guys know what the Antonov Mura is? The AN-225. I'm starting to see all these little like. Well, it got destroyed during the attack on Ukraine, and it's they're trying to put this plane back together. It is the world's largest plane ever built, and it is amazing the size of this aircraft. It's the only aircraft that can carry that's broken its own records really, as far as what how much cargo it's carried. It was mainly built when the Russians started their space program. They needed something to fly their space shuttle on top of, and it's massive. So now you should look it up. It's pretty interesting. Um, and so now what happened is during the when the war in Ukraine started, it was sitting in the hangar, and oh, that's one of those animations. I'm like, so it was sitting in its hangar, and when the Russians invaded Ukraine, it it was demolished. It it's sad to see what happened to it, because it was such a beautiful plane. It flew overhead where I lived in Florida one time. The thing's massive. It does it was used a lot for disaster relief because it could take mass amounts of food supply to many locations. at one time. It was just so big. In fact, the only airplane that could transport parts for that airplane was that airplane itself. The so it was created in the middle of the Cold War. So um, one of the things is they did make three chassis to it, and it looks like they might be rebuilding it, but still unsure. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna step away for a moment. I'm gonna go grab me something to drink, and I'll be right back. Hey, buddy. How's it going, buddy? I know you don't hear me, but. Yeah, we're all gathered here to admire lights. And Thomas, didn't Thomas get it? Well, Thomas got up and walked over to where I was. I don't know if you guys saw him get up. My straw is broken. I'll be right back again. I got a straw and it had broken in the middle, so you could hear only like you could hear air come through it there. I just grabbed a little bit of Coca-Cola. I had a 2 liter in my fridge. I am hardly even buying food anymore for the house because I'm moving. What is it? In 32 days. Thank you. I fixed them. I've had them all the time. Many of you may have not seen them, but from the very beginning of my channel, they've been up there. Um, but they were here before Thomas. But then came Thomas, and I think he got jealous of the lights because he would wag his tail and break the wires. So I bought some. Um, he wouldn't bite them or anything. He'd just be wagging his tail so hard he would hit them clumsily. And so then I just bought some shrink tubing. Put the cables together, and then next thing you know, I just heated up the shrink tubing and it shrinks together so it meets it, and then it just keeps the cables holding together. So welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Please be aware that tomorrow we will be starting a second channel. Everyone is welcome there. Please do hit, if you are new here, like and subscribe here. Do come watch us at the other channel tomorrow. Tomorrow will be just like an intro to the video, but tomorrow during the day we will be going and doing some pictures and doing pictures and some filming at one of the locations that we want to talk about. Also, on the way back, I'm going to text the mechanic, see if Gem X is ready. Well, that's cool. A staycation. Staycations are always a good thing. I've done this staycation before. I did one just a few months ago. I just stuck around here. I think I streamed every day. That was like, that usually makes it 10 days of streaming. Tomorrow we're live streaming. Welcome Vic. Please do hit a like. Tomorrow we are live streaming. We will be going from StreamYard. I've already showed her how to use StreamYard. And then from StreamYard we will stream. And the StreamYard will, I believe, will stream to here and stream to over there. So you can be on either channel. I'm gonna try to do, if you guys, I don't know how many of you have seen the post of the preview to, like, how we want, I did some AI on how to, our characters, our personas are, and they came out pretty cool. I think mine came out pretty awesome. I liked it. She looks like what I would do if I was gonna go ghost hunting or any type of treasure digging. Vic Morrison comes through with the first super chat today. Thank you very much. Coming through with the super chat. Well, of course. Hello, Vic. Hello, everyone. Remember, super chats do go to the first 30% off the top. Do go to charity. Kathy Rutherford jumps right in to the channel and look at it. Throws in a $10 super chat saying, "Hi, Chica. We close on the house the day after Labor Day." That's awesome. Great to hear, Chica. Got it. Got your house sold. That's good. Good. So the day after Labor Day, I should already be in Cal. No, I'll be leaving California a week later. Chica, we got a new. I got a second channel. Uh, Started with a friend. So the premiere video will be there tomorrow. Premiere live stream, I should say, will be there tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I've been doing here. I've been packing. Do you guys know how little I have to pack? The most I have to pack is clothing and probably makeup. I have what you would call an androgynous closet. I have to go sell something. I have to go get my mechanic needs to once he finishes with my vehicle. Um, I I gotta go sell off something, which will that'll probably be the money for the new tattoo. No, Letty, I those are items are in in the come with the apartment here. Me, I'm getting rid of everything. I think. Wow. Now you'll have to get you a new wall art, like a crow. Samurai. Oh, it's Samurai Jack. It's always a good deal to make there, Letty, like that, because um, you get more money and it's less to move, less to pack. Just get your clothes and go. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh yeah, I know. I had a cousin that bought the other way. Like they bought a house, they got all the furniture in it, or they made the deal for all the furniture in it, and there was even some stuff in the garage, and then the lady still took it. So they got gypped, so that wasn't cool. But I'm glad that this worked out for you. Yeah, that's always a big plus. What did you have a big? Did you have lots of land, Kathy? Oh, okay. I can see half acre. I mean, in Florida, people would own riding lawnmowers, and they owned like one lot. So wait, aren't you out in Florida? But out there in Cape Coral, they had like I said, I mean, like My first landlord, he owned 3 houses in the same area, and yeah. Hello, Ella. Hello, nurse. Um, hello, Ella. Thank you. Did you already go and sub to it? Do go and subscribe to it already. The channel is up. People, we already have like 4, 5 subs there. So that's awesome. Everybody's been going over there. The channel's already up, yeah. But there's no video yet. The stream will be tomorrow. It's hold on, let me put the handle right here. Here's a handle. There you go. That's the handle. Just search that in YouTube, and it's called Heat and Jules. Heat's my friend. She lives right here in the same building. Actually, I met her in Florida. Um, she was a coworker over there, transferred to Tennessee VA, and then transferred here to um, New Mexico VA. And now she's going to Las Vegas after I leave here. So we're both bouncing around. That is one good thing about being a federale, an employee for the federal government, especially if you have a job that requires a license, such as nursing. Um, in nursing, there's one type of license you can get, and it's good like in 40 states, but certain states won't accept that. But if you work for the federal government and you're a nurse, your license is good in every territory of the United States, every single one. So I don't have to go to California and get a California license. I don't have to go to I didn't have to get a New Mexico license when I came here. So as long as I keep my Florida license active, it's good in, you know, there's a VA in the Philippines. I could go work in the Philippines if I wanted to, at the VA there, and my license would be good there. Well, they haven't, you know, I haven't seen them do that, Kathy. There are plenty of people that present at my work, and no, even in the entire LGBTQ plus community, no. They even have. Well, any government job is very hard because and the post office is one. It's just because how much one there's tons of paperwork. Um, and and then there's just like right now they're just trying to make it more difficult so certain people don't get hired. Yeah, I would say get that done first. Um, Usually something federal they're gonna ask. Anything that requires any type of major background check. I mean, you should have seen the first time I worked that I applied for the feds. How many jobs I had to include my entire work history, and I started working for the VA. Let's see, I am now 55. I think I was just around. I think it's been like 6 years now, and I had to include every job since I was like 16. I think that was the only job I didn't include was yeah, they will ask, they will ask if you've had more than a year's work between jobs, what was the reason? They will ask that. Oh, I have access to bases. I can technically with my PIV card, I can go on. I should be able to go on the Air Force Base here and use the PX. I know I'll be able to in San Diego, they say. I didn't know that till recently. Sounds good, Yadira. You do what you need to do. Mom's important. Hence Kelly. Ordinary person, welcome. My week was great. How was yours? Actually, it's going to get better tomorrow. Starting a second channel with a friend. So please do come watch our premiere. It'll be at the time of our usual live stream. It'll be at what 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm gonna set it for. Our channel is gonna be about. Thank you, Ordinary. Oh wow. Is it good or bad eventful? Me, it's just getting ready for this move. Moving's always hard. Kathy knows. Oh, that's okay, Chica. I know. We have to work. All of us have to work. Well, that'll be good, Kathy. Give you some rest before you move. My last day at my job here in New Mexico is the 10th of September, and I start the 22nd of September. So I will have an 11-day vacation. Was What do you mean, Ella? Oh, it's this easy. Let me give you the handle to it. It's right here. That's it. Just click on that. That should take you right there. You click on that handle. Well, it's something that it really hurts doesn't understand what some of us feel. She doesn't understand that we are women. Yeah, but then I'm still gonna have this channel. It's not gonna. We're not losing this channel. Yeah, they can be. But the thing with them, Ella, is just to let them deal with it. They're the ones that have something wrong. They can't. They can't be open minded. They I could say I was probably the same person. Even say I probably wouldn't come and harass someone in here, but I would have said something similar like before I found my true self. I probably would have thought the same because you're conditioned to think that way, but not conditioned um, to come out and be yourself, what you actually feel inside. You have spoken. I have spoken. That was a Star Wars Mandalorian saying. One of the characters on there. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like, subscribe. Remember, tomorrow we are model. You are back. How are you? What kind of boots did you get? Cute goth boots. Where did you get them? I'd have to check them out. I'm doing great, model. We're talking clothing now. Lace goth boots. I've never seen such a thing. I'm gonna. If if anything, I will have to get me some. Oh, okay. They're like laces on them. Yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. I have some red ones. Yeah, like this is. I love this dress. I loved it when I saw it because it kind of like splits with the red on there, but it's got the black and white. Great mix, and then so I, and then the red just jumps out. No, this is the way. This is the way. That's how the Mandalorians say. Thank you. It is actually a dress. It goes all, it's like knee length. I do want to get me some nice thigh high boots, Ella, as we're talking about stuff like that. I don't like the stiletto heel. I'd rather have like a thicker heel to walk on. Faz captures, you need to come up with new material. You, you know, these are people that I don't know. I don't understand them. How can they come in with the same joke? They probably just went and onto 20 other trans sites and said the same thing, and another different 10 people went and did the same thing. That is one thing. I do want a long black skirt. I purchased it one time and the zipper didn't work. But I do want a long black. I have one long black skirt. It does have like goth style uh, buckles off to the sides and long slits along the sides. That's actually a pretty cool one. And I do have like a, a short, like just above the knee, a couple of inches above the knee in burgundy, like faux leather skirt. But I want a long black one, just maybe even pencil skirt type. Gamer Girl, I remember the name. Please do hit a like. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. So, for those of you who are just joining here, remember there is a second channel. That means more channels, more Jules. Um, this is the handle to the channel. We will be talking more along hauntings, unsolved mysteries, stuff like that on there with a friend of mine. Tuesdays, I am on Ladder Daily Digest now. I'm trying to make a regular appearance there weekly. Um, why would there be fireworks at this time? Last time I heard fireworks, one time I thought it was early in the morning, I thought there were fireworks, but there were two loud ones, and they ended up being flashbangs. Do you guys know what flashbangs are? Kathy getting them like right off the bat. She's not even letting them get a word in edgewise. See, I tell people they should be jealous of my mods that I have, because I have the goats when it comes to mods. I think my mods even turn around and mod for other people that I know. Uh, Kathy, didn't you mod for Shar for a little bit? I think Yadira has also. Yeah, I think Yadira has been lately too. And it's funny because I was watching one of her videos and Yadira was in there modding, and she was saying, "Don't tell Jules you're cheating on me." Yeah, she is. I gotta make sure I go hang out with her before I move, um, and maybe even do a live with her. I think that would be cool. To collab live with her. Um, Unfortunately, I think she got a strike this week by accident. Oh, wow. Feels like 30. Well, at least you're not saying it feels like 30 Celsius. Hey Neil, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you in a while. Do hit a like. Oh yeah, of course. But the worst part of the snow. No, thank you. Worst part of the snow, you know what comes with the snow, Kathy? In Florida come the snowbirds. See, that's why people, if you live in Florida, you know the true culture of it. Well, yeah, the Maple folks are staying home, obviously, because of the. I don't want to say anything bad, especially because technically he's like my boss. Oh, I know. Sorry, you guys. The stream just kind of disconnected, reconnected. Oh, Florida's crazy politically. And that's where I started my transition. It was in Florida. I had been transitioning for, I think, 3 months. It was going good. I was doing it through Planned Parenthood, and then good old DeSantis signed his executive order, um, and what was it? You could only get hormone replacement therapy if you saw a doctor. You could not see a nurse practitioner nor a PA, and you had to see them face to face. You could not do telehealth visits. I lived there, well, I didn't live in Pensacola, but I lived in Florida from 2000 to 2020, the beginning of 2020, 24. I moved to New Mexico January 2024. I get mine from a clinic. Also, um, it's um, mainly an LGBTQIA plus friendly clinic that I get it from. They have their own pharmacy and everything, and they take my insurance. And the good thing is that I can tell you that every red-blooded conservative is actually helping my transition because they pay my salary. Yeah, Kathy moved to Provo, Utah then. That's a college town. Do I game Virginia? No, I don't game. I'm not a gamer. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We are here today. This weekend we've been talking a lot about the new channel that my friend and I have created. We'll be starting tomorrow. Um, so you can always come on here. I'm gonna make it for. I will put it. There will be a thumbnail posted in there. It'll be linked to that channel. Um, many presidents have been like puppets. I mean, who really runs a country? It's the wealthy. I mean, really, the lobbies and who runs those lobbies or political action committees? It I mean, if you look at the state of Florida, um, the state of Florida, the all the laws about hurricane insurance or house home insurance, their lobbyists are for the laws are the insurance companies themselves. So they make the insurance companies make the laws about themselves. So it's like if I was a criminal and making the laws about myself. And guess what? Then they make it easy for themselves to be able to turn around and say, "Oh yeah, you lost your whole roof, but you know what? We're only going to replace $800 worth of tiles." That happened to my friend. You know, they had a beautiful roof. They would have to replace the whole roof because of the flood damage, or not the flood damage, the water damage from Ian. And the guy gave him an $800 check so they could purchase enough tiles to be able to bring tiles from the back side of the roof to the front and then replace the back ones on the back. And they weren't tiles, they had the concrete shingles. Yeah, New York City is a place I would like to visit too. I've never been there. I've visited DC like for a few hours. DC seems interesting. DC, I'd like to go and go and check out the Smithsonian, stuff like that. Um, Guys, we still need this. Oh, and then even San Diego, you guys got to come hit San Diego. Check out Little Italy there. Great restaurants. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Okay, Kevin. Have you subscribed to the channel? Or are you already a member or subscribed? Hello, everyone. Please consider dropping a super sticker, super chat. We have gotten, what, $10 from Kathy today, and $2 from Vic. Um, those all. Last month we donated. The last 2 months we've donated all of it towards. Overstepped what? Little Italy's got some great food. You didn't overstep anything, Neil. Oh, you want to know Area 5T1? What it doesn't mean? Area 5T1, it's kind of like Area 51, but yeah, there you go. Kathy's coming up with it. It means it's the 5 topics, our 5 main topics that we discuss here. We talk about transition, we talk about triathlon, but you guys know actually triathlon does have transition in it. When you go from swim to bike and from bike to run, that's called a transition. We talk about transition, triathlon trends. We also do some teaching, give tips, and then we talk trucks. Oh, there's nothing bad about politics. You know, I'll say that on this channel, we're straight up about politics. My political view has changed over the last few years. I'm very in the middle. Like, I used to be hardcore conservative. I'll tell you, first time I've ever voted liberal was this time around. I had voted Republican every year since I had the right to vote. But yeah, I mean, and to me it was, I wasn't really looking at many issues. Now I am looking at all issues. Now the decisions I make don't only affect me, but they affect my daughter and what will be maybe my future grandchildren. So I want what's best for them. One of the other things we try to keep, one of the biggest things we try to keep out of here is religion. I think religion is the thing that not only brings up the most conflict, because religion is used by politicians to try to gain more power. If you look at it, they use it as a weapon to be able to lobby more and win over other people. And religion and faith in whatever people believe in. Like, for example, I'm an I'm an ex-Mormon, and I have a friend. I was watching I hadn't watched his sermons in a while. and we're from an atheist church, and it's true. Really, when you read things in the you know in the book that's what they say is the most read book on earth, which is the Bible. There's things in there that are so inconsistent. So to follow a book that is inconsistent, that has anachronisms and doesn't make sense, it's that's what we don't bring that up. And also it's a big source of conflict, creates wars, and has created abuse for certain people. Even trafficking. I know people that were trafficked by, uh, and if you want to say trafficking is in a different, there's different ways of sex trafficking someone, not just as you usually think of someone being thrown in a truck, taken somewhere else. There's different ways. Yeah, it can be very hurtful. I mean, I hadn't realized this one, and I don't know if I ever read this verse in the Bible, but apparently in the Gospels, there, and let's see, let me look it up. My friend Joe brought up a pretty good one. There was, I guess, uh, where Jesus, Jesus, brought, hello, Maddie, welcome to the stream, was, thank you, Maddie, was whipping a fig tree because it wasn't producing figs, but it wasn't um, fig season. So why would someone that's a son of God be doing that? And it's inconsistent between different uh, between the different gospels. I really I just looked it up via AI. You gotta love AI. Yeah, here it is. It says Jesus, feeling hungry, approaches a fig tree with leaves, but finds no fruit on it. He This is on in Matthew 21:18 to 22, and Mark 11:12 to 25. So this is the breakdown. The incident: he feels hungry, goes to a fig tree with leaves, but finds no fruit on it. Then he curses the fig tree, declaring that no one will ever eat fruit from it again. So why is a person that is supposed to be such a divine person and perfect, why is he cursing a tree that's not producing fruit in the season that when it's not its season to produce fruit? Yeah, and in Matthew's account, the fig tree withers immediately. In Mark's version, the fig tree withers overnight, and the disciples notice it's next day. You know, Why? Why? I mean, who can believe stuff like this? You know? I mean, tell me if I that's one of the biggest things. I To me, it's all a myth. Myth. I mean, if you look at the stories of Zeus and Perseus, Jupiter and Hercules, and God, Elohim, Alpha, Omega, whatever other 900 names he has, and Jesus, they're all the same stories. They're the supreme beings that send their sons down to earth and do a bunch of acts that make them look like that they're, you know, the the sons of those gods. Doesn't make sense. Why is it so prominent throughout all these in these mythologies? And they're like some are polytheistic, some are monotheistic. It's God created a trans woman when he created Eve, if they want to truly believe in God. If they want to believe the Bible, yes, he made a trans woman when he made Eve. He took a piece of Adam to make Eve. That in itself was a transition. Let's just give that to the Bible thumpers there. Oh, Ella, you're awesome. Bring up Lilith. Lilith. How many people know the story of Lilith that is left out of the Bible? Lilith was the actual wife of the first wife of Eve, and there's an actual book of Lilith that was left out of the Bible. There's a whole book that was left out. This is why that's why this is all stuff that was used to benefit. Basically, they found stories, put it together to benefit, you know, men. That was a great thing to bring up there. The Book of Lilith, hardly anybody ever brings that up. I did it one time, and someone was in my channel, and they heard that, and they're like, "Oh, wow, I haven't heard that reference in so long." And it'll get some people to be quiet. So if you guys have your own channels, you stream on there, you get these, you know, preachers, bring up Lilith. Lilith will get them quiet right away. Ocean Palm, I am a nurse and a YouTuber. Welcome to the stream. My name is Jules, so please do hit a like and subscribe. Stuff and things. Oh wait, oh no. I am from the United States. I live in New Mexico. Where are you from, Ocean Palm? New Mexico's nice. It, I like it. I mean, I'm going back to California because just some family reasons, but other than that, you know, I would stay here. It can be hot. Like right now, it gets pretty hot. It's gonna cool down soon because yeah, we do have winters here because we are in elevation. I live close to 6,000 feet above sea level, so it does get cool. Yeah, I know up there you're near the Rubicon Trail, isn't it? Yeah, Kathy, I've lived below sea level. Yeah, where I was born, there's actually this big, it's not a water tower, it's like a water tank where they do water processing. And about halfway up, there's a line on it and it says sea level. Yeah, we actually hit 7 degrees Fahrenheit here this year in New Mexico. The first year didn't go that cold. Do you guys realize, do you realize once you hit minus 30, you're the same as at minus 30, I believe is where you're even with, um, is it minus 30 is even with Celsius. And I don't know what these people upstairs do. So it is equal. At minus 40 degrees, it is minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit and minus 40 degrees Celsius. Hello, Aspen. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Guys, we're trying to make it to 2,500. We're trying to make it to 2,550. 2,550 will be the next giveaway. I hopefully this time the person that wins the item will take it. I sleep too. I sleep like a rock. I, you know, one time we almost had a helicopter land in our backyard, and when I was a kid, and I didn't wake up. They don't wake up. They don't wake up my dog, but of course he's deaf. But I mean, but I mean they're active up there all day. And I have a suspicion, but I don't want to say much. Like one day I was here during the day. The thing is, Kathy donates 5 memberships. Look at that. MB jumps in here and turns around and gets a membership from Kathy. So did Helena Rock of a Swan Boat. So did Raven, Melody, and probably true. Let's just say Prab. Yeah, Dira, you're back. And thank you, Kathy. I'm sure everybody will appreciate the gifted memberships. Gifted memberships. Okay, and I do, guys, I do have to promise you more content on the membership and goal there, because memberships do come with. I have done doing makeup session. I've done 2 times where I've done get ready with me's on there, so you guys get to see me no makeup on. Mine, I think, may drop. It's not bowling balls, but I think he drops tools and bicycle parts. Why? Because one day I saw them unloading stuff from a truck, and I don't know how much you guys know about bikes, bicycles, and especially mountain bikes. You guys, the part that attaches the front wheel to a bike, they're called the forks. So, because the wheel's like this and they go like this, so they look like a fork. For those of you that mountain bike, and now most generic mountain bikes will come with forks that have suspension on them, kind of like your car. Now, the original brand was called Rock Shocks, because your cars have shocks, so they put Rock Shocks on mountain bikes. And a pair of Rock Shocks, a brand new set, used to be close to $200-300. One day he unloaded, I swear it was 30 sets of them. Yeah, I have to do more. And that's what I want to do. I know some people do get ready with me like all the time on their channel. I have one friend, she does it every Saturday with her subs. No, I want to make it something exclusive for the members. Now, I need to start doing that more often. The ones that have, the ones I should be catering to more, like the members, are usually the ones I probably, I don't want to say I forget them the most, but it's just hard. There's so many extra things to do. It's just like, and it's amazing the 2 videos I've done. In fact, you can find them. There's 2 members only videos in there. I would like to. Maybe we can do like members only live streams. I want to do some, or we can start off premiering it to members only, and then oh, that actually, I learned a lot from my friend Shar. A lot of it is about hand placement. Like, one of my biggest things that used to be hard was putting on the eyeliner on My right eye was difficult because you want to keep it closed. Okay, that's fine. You have a good night, Kathy. So you have to, make sure you can get a good view of it, and just kind of lean your hand on your face like this, using your cheekbone as stability, and then just kind of bringing it out. I, I've tried different types of eyeliner. I've tried, like the liquid. I've tried one that's. I haven't really tried a pencil, but I've tried more like. I don't know. I think this one's liquid, but it's like more like in a pencil type form. It's more solid than like a brush, and I love how this one works. Um, I've it took me a long time, and it takes practice. Are the winged eyeliner is hard to learn, but it took time. I even have some colored eyeliners. I haven't worn that in a while. Um, Good evening, Woozy. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. How was camping? I did do that for a while. Ella, are you talking about the little cat stencil? I still have mine, and I could never master how to use it. I have like a burgundy mascara on right now, and it's like it's got like glitter to it. I like some stuff that has sparkle to it, and my highlighting. Now tonight, you guys, I tried a different color on my foundation. I usually use uh what was it? I think I went to a beige foundation. Then yeah, it is hard. The eyeliner is hard. Um, I sometimes I'll do the eyeliner first, or I'll do the mascara first, then do the eyeliner, and then sometimes try to match the mascara to go up to the eyeliner. Oh, not fun. Hi, McLean. Well, McLean, I don't think I'm a fan of either one. I did vote for Trump 2 elections, the first two, but I will. I'm like an independent. I will like if I had to right now. I don't. I think both are too old now to be in the White House. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Also, remember tomorrow there will be more Jules coming because there will be a new channel coming on with Jules and a friend. The channel will be called. The handle is at Nefarious Mysteries. That's a bot. That was just a bot, Letty. That's all they do. They make a bot that'll just keep saying the same thing over and over, and it's not even worth it. We just blocked them out of the channel. It can be true, Ella. They might be. They're probably so slow that they couldn't type for themselves. So look at that. We're back to 2404 where we were yesterday. Let's work our way up to 2550. Well, I'm working my way back to you, babe. Okay, I'm sorry I'm singing. Guys, I don't want to hurt your ears. I want to really do a parody of, and I've seen so many of it that it's easy. It looks like it's pretty easy to do. Of "We Didn't Start the Fire" by Billy Joel, but I want to do it like an Exmo fashion. I like the Star Wars version. Well, thank you. At one point, I was using this one lotion, and it was fantastic for moisturizing facial cream. I loved it. I ran out of it. I gotta find where to buy it. You could say it was a gift, and I know one of the good ones that to put on your skin works great is Cetaphil. You use their soap, and their their lotions are great. I used to work in pharmaceutical research, and we used to use it for people with psoriasis, and it was fantastic. Yeah, Cetaphil is great, and I'm not sponsored by them. First of all, I'm not going to say that, but I saw some great results. Now, yeah, we used to use it for. We would get it for that for what? Oh, it was mainly for we would get it to test on people with acne. Hello, Cole. Hello, cute kitty, kitty. Cute kitty, kitty. Who would I love to sponsor my channel? If I got any sponsors, I would like. I also like Zenni Optical Eyeglass Company. They're inexpensive and they got good selection. Also, I would I really I would do Oakley. No, 'cause I've always been an Oakley fanatic. Um, and I would seriously anything that had to do with even like I think it would be different to have like car parts on here. You know, like catch each niche of my channel. I had someone, a shoe company that's been like kind of, I think was the one that advertised the most on one of my streams on the ads. Someone told me like, and they actually looked like pretty cool shoes. And I've seen their ads pop up between my in my like on my videos now. Some 511. You know, this is all stuff I probably wouldn't get because it'd probably be too conservative. But I love my 511 pants for work. Um, yeah, it took me a while to grow my wardrobe. I would say, you know, just take your time. Like, I bought a lot of my outfits and like this, and I'm gonna tell you, and many of people that I know, they'll use Shein, or whatever. Shein means dog in French. I'm sorry, it's Shein. Um, and I use Temu. I'm sorry, Temu. This outfit is from Temu. I love it. I I found my sizing. In fact, I'm having to go down a size now. Some of my extra larges are fitting too big. You know, now there's certain things I've bought there. Well, at first I thought they didn't work. Like the mic, whenever I do StreamYard, the mic that I bought there, it glows and it works fine. That one is from Temu. It was cheap. I bought an adapter to kind of make, you know, split the double screens. It didn't work. I eventually bought a newer one here and in town, paid $60 for it. And it turns out it was actually my laptop having the issue. Exactly, Woozy. Everything I've gotten, I think I've only gotten one or two items that weren't to my liking. But other than that, I've ordered so much and paid half, I mean, not even half, probably a third of what I would have paid. Like these lights right here, pretty cool. I can point with both fingers, huh? Those two, I got on there. I actually bought four of them. They all work good. There's one that you have to use batteries on, but that's okay. I mean, I can handle that. I've got tons of extra spare batteries. I mean, no big deal. And now and see, that's where these tariffs are supposed to be start coming in. But many, much of what Temu's starting to do, you guys, and I'm starting to see, is that they're starting to, I think, ship things like are coming in earlier before the tariff kicks in. So, or they make, or it's even technically they were probably still charging a markup. Now they're charging less of a markup, and then the tariff just makes it the price that it used to be. If you look at it, there a lot of them will say no import markup or something like that. So look for that if you're shopping on Temu. I love their stuff. I see some nice stuff. Like me, I'm starting that. Finally got measured, so I gotta buy new bras, and I was surprised to find out what size I'm at now. I am now at a 38B. So yeah, the thing is, mine at a point I think where they're growing again because they continue to hurt lately, especially underneath. And the thing is, like, I haven't had that experience of making me shrink. Now, I have gotten thinner, but that's because I went on the Wegovy. And trust me, that stuff does make you want less to eat. Lately, I went up a couple of pounds. I was down to 184. Maybe I'm back at 187. But coming down 40 pounds, you guys, that's not bad. So that's why some of my outfits are starting to fit loose. Losing 2 inches? Are you measuring yourself flat on your feet? Or are you wearing shoes? And are you wearing the same shoes? Okay. Now, see, that neither has happened to me. If anything, I'll believe maybe I did lose an inch due to age. But my feet definitely, no. No, girl, I'm in a size 12 women's, 10 and a half men's. Guys, take note of that. No. In clothing, I'm in a large. There was one point where certain items on Temu I was having to order double XL. Now and then I went down to an extra large. Now I'm looking at it to where I have to order larges because they're. Yeah, my fat redistribution, I'm starting to notice, well, obviously, we were just talking where, because I had to re-measure myself for new bras, and I figured out how to measure myself, and I had a tape measure. I actually have it around here somewhere. If I could find it, I would show you guys how to measure yourself if you're transitioning. Yeah, I do see some in that. I mean, it's hard in like I do need to get some like more like skinny jeans. I do start seeing my hips widen, and then kind of noticing that it's starting to come in right here, and they're kind of widening down here. So I'm starting to get that little bit of hourglass shape. I am noticing that. I still got to lose a little bit of the belly, but comes with time. I have noticed a loss in muscle mass. I have noted that. Hey Dracula, welcome to the stream. Yeah, see, the only thing that hasn't shrunk are my shoulders. My shoulders are still there. But, they always said, obviously, they always say, don't wear, wear outfits with sleeves. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm proud of my big shoulders. I'm a swimmer. I'm a swimmer, and swimmer girls have big shoulders. Exactly, Woozy. I mean, what? Why I don't understand. That's just one of those. And see, you're in Nevermo, and that used to be the standard for the Mo's. The women used to not be able to uncover their shoulders. Now they can. That's becoming a big controversy. Yep, the Nevamo, the Exmo, and Nemo. Guys, do you real? I can't. It's like 32 days before I am in Cali. On my way back to Cali. Going back to Cali. 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 Thomas, I'll film the drive there in Thomas's point of view. I have a magnet where so I can mount my phone, and I'll have him, because he'll probably be poking from the back seat. I'll have him looking over at you guys narrating. I'll do little strips of highways, like as we enter major landmarks, and little stops here and there that we do, because I'm gonna try to do this drive straight through. I'm gonna drive to Arizona, meet up a friend there, like on the 12th, so I can leave. My last day in my apartment is technically the 11th. So I'll leave. I can leave late on the 11th or early the 12th. Just take my time. That's how Thomas is. That's what this dog. He is like the coolest dog. My friend that who's gonna start the channel with me tomorrow, the new channel, came over and he just like sat down, started loving on her. He now she he knows her really well because when I last traveled to California, she took care of him. So now that's his little head right here. Wow, you guys, 3 hours already. We'll go for the 4 hour live stream here. We might as well. We've hit the 500 mark. Please do hit a like and subscribe. We're only 146 away from our next goal. Let's try to do that in the next 20 days. I do have a little giveaway if we can do that by that time. You know, it would be one less thing to pack with me. And when you said mouse, I was thinking, what? You have a pet mouse too? Yeah, Boozy, just like on Tuesday when Thomas decided he wanted to be a lap dog, he kept trying to pull my headphones out. Oh, when he'd jump on me, he'd be yanking on those headphones. I don't know if you were on Ladder Daily Digest Tuesday. Thomas decided to be a lap dog. Kept trying to jump on me. And and what he would do is he would grab the cable to the headphones and it would tug on me and then he would start barking and I'd have to mute the mic really quick so it wouldn't, because he can be a loud barker. Yeah, that was a fun stream. Megan did some dream interpretation for some of us. Well, for all of us, for Tim, for myself, for Jean and Randy. And then someone from this channel threw a dream in there and she interpreted it. And they were pretty accurate. I mean, pretty darn accurate. She has like an app, like a program where you put it. She did a very good job of them. Oh, happy birthday, Ella. It depends. Like last night, I went to sleep I was fighting it last night because, well, we were on last night, what, till like midnight? But then I spent a little bit of time developing the new channel, and that took till, in fact, I will tell you, I spent till about 1:10 because, thank you, Maddie. We got another Maddie in here. Oh, we're getting a lot of repetition on names, but that's good. As long as we have people here, we invite everyone. Please do hit a like and subscribe, Maddie. Um, but yeah, it was quite a interesting stream. And then the backstage show, the post game show is always fun. I used to be like that, Ella. I used to work the night shift. Now, there was an advantage to working the night shift, and I'm going to tell you what it was. The days you were off, you had your circadian rhythm timed to working on the night shift. So when Walmarts were still open 24 hours, you could go do your grocery shopping and nobody be in the store. It made it so much easier. Can I tell you who just did that? Thomas, what are you doing, buddy? Did you knock that down again? And the worst part is I put it up with a push pin, and he will knock it down. And he doesn't mean to do it on purpose. What happens is he's just, sticking his head behind it, and then next thing you know, pulls on it accidentally. And I had to put those up because there used to be a blind there, and he used to do the same thing, but the blinds broke. But I actually like that curtain because it is blackout curtain. Good night, Letty. We're probably going to go about another half hour or so. Hello, everyone. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I'm going to go fill up my drink again. Come on. You can fall asleep on air. What? There was recently, guys. Someone topped us and tried to do a 24-hour live stream. They did fall asleep on screen, though, from what I hear. So I don't know. Maybe someday we can be crazy enough to do that. We had hit 20 likes. We're now at 2404 on subs. Let's keep making our way up to 2550 subs. Let's work our way there. Hello, if you've just joined us here, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead. We'll be here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. For a moment there, Woozy, I thought you were going to go to sleep. Oh, we just hit 2405 and 21 likes. Beautiful. We need 145 now, guys. We're working our way there. Who is our new sub? Thank you for subscribing. Also consider subscribing to the new channel. More channels mean more jewels. So hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Remember, whenever you are in here, you are a treasure. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. You can do that by down in the description box, or you can double tap the screen. Well, Faith, I don't understand what you mean by BC. I'm not a rapper. Hey Fuzzy, welcome to the stream. If you are new here, you guys, please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Please, we are trying to make our channel make it to 2,550 subscribers. We are only 145 subscribers away, so please do hit that subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. Well, good night, ordinary person. Fuzzy's probably just going to have to be blocked. Thank you very much, Ordinary. You have a great night. Thank you for joining us. Remember, tomorrow we'll be on Nefarious Ms. Stories. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Please do hit a like, subscribe. There is one thing, I do need to stay up to 1 to be able to schedule the stream. Ooh. Hello, everyone. So, like I said, tomorrow's stream will be on the other channel. It'll be an intro stream. We won't have any material just yet. We will talk a little bit about about what we will talk about. Like I said, preview will be. I can tell you right now, it has to do. Let's see. I do this. Let's paste. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the channel, the other channel that my friend and I created, and we will be doing the premiere episode tomorrow. When you see the channel, it's going to say Heat and Jules. The handle for it is Nefarious Mysteries. And it does have like a kind of like, it looks like on top it has like a little treasure map. Of course, it kind of cut off things when I so here I'm going to give you a little read of what it says. Adventure with Heat and Jules, from home and actual journeys, exploring many adventurous places. We will investigate haunted locations and research hauntings. We will also educate and investigate about other paranormal activities. Talk about unsolved mysteries, cold cases, and we are not limited, and will be the source of information to many elements in society. We will also use our knowledge to assist others' lives in being true to yourself. So we also want to be a little encouraging on that channel. We don't want to just make it all just, doom and gloom. So make sure to check it out. Web Sleuths. That's the channel that tried to do a 24-hour live stream. Um, the 24-hour live stream, I hear that was pretty good. I do have to watch her channel. I haven't watched any of her streams yet. Man, my friend, man, Joe's been live all this time too. Oh, that sounds funny. Yeah, that Web Sleuth is what I'm talking about. I know that someone had tried the 24-hour. We've done a 12-hour live stream here, Woozy. I don't know if I could pull off the 24. I probably could, but I wouldn't want to do the same. And then putting my um, mods through that. Oh wow. I can do a night shift. There's no problem about that, but I have to sleep during the day. I've these are the shifts I've worked throughout my life. Zero, they vary. They're all 8 hours, but when it's come to the medical field, it's always been like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 9 a.m. to 9 p. And usually it's 9 or like 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., 11 a.m. to 11:30 p.m., 3 to 3:30, and 7 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. When I used to do the night shift, do the 7 p. to 7 a, I used to leave the ER, go to the gym there at the hospital, work out for 2 hours, go home, sleep till like 2, go pick up my daughter at school. Then we'd go to swim practice, I would coach, and then go to work. I need to, I subscribed to her channel after I was told that, and I haven't even watched it. Then I have done 24-hour shifts when I worked on the road as a medic. But what happens is once you finish your call, you can go back to the station and get some sleep. But you got to remember, people like to call 911. So sometimes you can go in and you'll get two calls in a 24-hour shift. Sometimes you'll go in and get 22 calls in a 24-hour shift. Sometimes you'll get 30 calls. So that means that you might be working and awake those 24, and you're driving, and you're writing reports, and treating people. Trust me. I'm trying to catch a bite to eat somewhere in the middle. That's why I have always given credit to, first responders. First responders go through a lot. I don't think I know what people do realize that having been one, I know what they go through. But when you work that 24, it's grueling. It can be tiring. Okay, let's see. We're at 3:20. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to these last 10 minutes. So we're gonna start closing up, do our closing statements. Sounds like we're in court, isn't it? I do want to say once again, thank you everyone for being on here. We want to thank Kathy for the $10 super chat and the 5 new memberships. We also want to thank Vic for the $2 super chat. Let's remember tomorrow, it will be 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to start the other channel. You know what? I'm going to give us a little extra half hour. Let's do it 7:30 Mountain Daylight Time. To do our stream. It will be with my friend Heat. She will actually just be down the hall in the part of the building, but that way we can do the split screen. I may come up with a little slide presentation. Maybe play with some AI. Who's getting married, Woozy? It's not you, is it? And we're not invited? Okay, I knew that. Peter, we're doing great. We were just getting ready to close down the stream. We're starting our closing statements here. We were just saying tomorrow we will be doing a 7:30 live stream on the the new collaboration channel with my friend Heat. So once again, I will post the handle to that channel. For those of you that haven't subscribed to that channel, please do subscribe. I'm probably going to be up till about 1 so I can set up the link for. Thank you, Pete. The other day I saw it in my closet. I'm like, I have to wear that. I've been wanting to wear a nice dress, and I'm like, that's a nice dress. That's why I bought it. I have one real, like, it's got long sleeves and it's longer dress. It's in teal, green. I already picked my outfit tomorrow. It has a lot to do with, like, if you the way I'm dressing is kind of how the little AI generated me on the pic. Very similar to that. In fact, I think I've already worn it on this channel, but I think I'll do it for that. I think we'll just have fun with it. Okay, so along with that, remember just look for us on there. Uh, and as always, please remember if you are in a crisis, please do seek help at the 988 line. That is if you're feeling down, depressed, hopeless, sad, confused, angry, any thoughts of hurting yourself. Or you have any concerns about yourself or someone else. If you are a veteran, please do dial 988 and press 1 if you have any concerns. I need to talk to someone. Also, please, if you feel like you need to talk to someone about some concern, you can call them. That's your first resource. They can always point you in the right direction. Also, please be safe. If you are transitioning, please remember, do see a therapist first to, get your proper diagnoses, and make sure to go to a doctor to get your hormone replacement therapy. As to not, just be given any random medications. I was actually watching a docu-series recently, and where people are nowadays are going. There is a small town in Mexico called Algodones. Algodones means cotton, but Algodones is a famous little town. It's a mecca for dentistry and optical shops and pharmacies. So you can go to a dentist there, get your dental work done like for practically nothing, and then compared to what it would cost here, for a fraction of the cost, you can get your prescription medication. You can buy it over the counter, and it's a fraction of the cost. And you could probably buy a year's worth for what it would cost you to buy a month's worth over there. Yet, I found out recently in watching certain documentaries that the Mexican drug cartels are even getting into that business because they're seeing how lucrative it is that Americans are coming across the border to buy the medication there. So what they're doing is turn around and making fake medication, and you can go get the fake medication and you will get sick, or you will because it won't help you with your usual what the condition it should help you with, or then or you're just getting something laced with another drug. So you really need to be careful, and so that's why I always say make sure you go to a doc, get checked out, get your levels checked from time to time. Very crucial. My doctor's office even has their own pharmacy right there. It's great. It's all like a one-stop shop. I love it. Okay, so I do want to thank everyone for being here. I will see everyone tomorrow. We will see you Sunday. As always, I am Jules. All of you are my treasures. Upcoming more, like I said, tomorrow's video and some Gem X videos. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have it back. And have a great night, and thank you.